This is Drew Kaplan and welcome to the 15th episode of A Few with Drew. So today I'm drinking some coffee, got coffee in my mug, it's still midday, totally time to caffeinate, and I, as you can tell behind me, want to talk just a touch about Star Wars books. So I, for those who know me, never read Star Wars books up until 2015, just never did, never interested me. I also knew there were like hundreds of books and I knew I wasn't going to catch up, wasn't interested. It wasn't until spring of 2015, Star Wars Celebration in April, that I realized they had reset the entire Star Wars book canon and started from square one. And there were just a handful of books. Someone gave me a couple of books and I started reading from there. And I've read, I can't say all of the Star Wars books that have been canon, but definitely most of them, I would say. It's been very exciting. And just this weekend, I finished a full novel and read a whole book yesterday, children's book. But it's been very exciting what Star Wars, the literature side, really brings to it. Of course, I've watched pretty much everything there is. I haven't watched the second season of Star Wars Resistance just yet. But aside from that, I've read a lot of the Star Wars stuff, seen everything, and there's really great Star Wars content out there. I'm definitely behind on comics. Anyway, so that's part one. Part two is something that this A Few with Drew project has made me realize is the ease with which it is to speak into a camera and publish it. If I don't bother, of course, with deciding to do editing, post-production, throwing in other elements, it can be actually a pretty smooth, quick, easy process really to publish. So one of the things that I'm doing now for my Star Wars stuff is trying to do, not full out book reports, but at least videos on different books, just quick highlights, quick things to know about the books, and that's been a really great, one thing I just noticed today was how few videos I put out on Star Wars. Sure, I put out dozens and dozens of posts on Star Wars, yet videos have been really actually quite scant. So that's something I'm trying to rectify, starting especially with a lot of the book content. The other thing I want to talk about is Zoom. Tonight is the third weekly Zoom meeting I'm doing during this quarantine. It really started out of, I think it was the first video, someone commented on one of these videos and said, you need to have a live Zoom meeting for people to connect. So that's what we've done the last two Sundays, and tonight will be the third one. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. for you West Coast folks out there. And come, bring a drink, bring, your friendliness, because we're not, during this COVID-19, staying at home time, we don't have opportunities to get out and, schmooze with people. So it'll be an opportunity. There's no real set formal agenda, at least not this far into these Zoom meetings, but there will be time to say hello to people, introduce, meet new people, definitely talk about Star Wars. It's definitely there on the agenda. There may be sports talk, even though there's literally no sports going on in the world. There's no football, but definitely a great opportunity to meet and chat with people, seeing how things are going around the country, and I hope to see you there. So thank you for joining me on this 15th edition of A Few with Drew, and stay tuned for more. Thanks. Have a great day.